Alrighty. Welcome into another Final Fantasy XIV roll quest video. We are trying to round out the crafter set by starting with the armor. Well, the metalsmithing with our good friend Tural and Papawini here. You know, see how the story goes. Same as what I did in the previous one. I went ahead and just pre-crafted. So for this one you can pre-craft. This will be something that you'll get story-wise in the level 100 story. So just so you're aware, you can pre-craft the 98 stuff, but you cannot pre-craft the 100. So let's jump into getting on the salmon jerky. Let's jump into the story. Good to see you, Chaos Fire. Papawini and I just finished discussing how we might go about using our strengths to complement each other. We came to the conclusion that together we can craft first-rate metalwares, that sort that I never would have considered crafting in the past. As a result, I decided to accept a special offer. I heard through an old acquaintance that a palace seer was looking for an artisan to craft a censer for their ceremony practices. Told him I'd be happy to oblige. It'll be a trifle to craft were it a simple censer, but seeing as it's for ritual use, I believe it'll require delicate and precise ornamentations. Which is why Mrs. Ralsoj and I decided to split up the task thus. She shall prepare the molds, and I'll oversee the censer's decoration and finishing touches. That said, we're still getting used to this whole dance of tandem crafting, bound to step on each other's toes till we find the sense of harmony. We'd like you to make a number of censers to help to ensure that no matter what happens, we meet our deadline. The design of censers where you're from may look different from those in the palace, but a quality work is a quality work. I'm confident the seer will be happy to use any that an artisan of your talent can make. Just give me the recipe, I'm on it. Anything for, sure, anything for you. Yeah, I was really fast, and I already got him for you, lady. So the thing is, my armor is, as you can notice, is at 99 here at the bottom, where my leveling stuff is. This should hopefully push me over the level to 100, so I can do the 100. If not, we're gonna do a little bit extra, but we'll see. Yeah, 100 level 100 armor. Da-da-da. Train perfection. Well, I'll be damned. This may be some of the finest works that I've ever seen. Should be easy for the seers to use, and the ornamentation is flawless to boot. You've truly outdone yourself, Chaos Fire. The quality of your work sets an example any artisan would be a fool not to follow. As always, I'm grateful for your help. For a blessing, Papawini and I were able to find our rhythm and prepared a few censers ourselves. Indeed, if we work together, I have no doubt we can fulfill any request that comes our way. Still, to think you were able to prepare so many on your own, I'm thoroughly impressed. It goes to show how diligently you must have honed your craft before crossing the salt here. I've learned a great deal from seeing you work. I only got up to level 90 before I showed up. Any road, I'd best get these delivered. At least I tarnished the good name of my shop. I'd appreciate it if you both wait here. Shouldn't be long. Good news for both of you. With us here is none other than the palace seer who made the order. They were so moved by the quality of our work that they wished to thank everyone involved directly. I've never seen such censers of such marvelous make in any of my days at the palace. Not only do they function properly, but each of them is simply exquisite. They are most beautifully designed. The burning of incense is essential to our rites, but many of our censers were destroyed during the invasion. We were in dire straits, and thanks to your swift and masterful work, we can resume our practices again. I'm glad we were able to help. Indeed, work of such quality I dare say is fit for a queen. And with that said, I would ask you and your team to prepare something for the royal family, if such work would interest you. I can return to the palace and make arrangements forthwith for a formal request. What do you say? Say yes. You honor us. It would be our pleasure. Wonderful. Then I shall return immediately and begin the necessary procedures. I'll be in touch. If the royal family themselves uses the metalwares we craft, wouldn't that make us purveyors to the royal court? That it would. I was surprised to receive a personal request from the seer in the first place, but I think we may soon craft metalwares used by the likes of Val Wiklamat and Val Koana. Yeah, I know them both. They're good friends. Should they truly make a formal request, this would be our first appointment by the royal palace. I know full well that this is a job Papuini and I should tackle alone, but a request of this magnitude can affect the very fate of Zal Ra So's metalwares. I want to deliver nothing but the best we have to offer. To do that, I need your help. Will you stick by us for just a bit longer? Yeah, no problem. Thanks for the jerky. I was out of food again. A master of metal. And some level 11 materia. Gasfire, Papuini have received word from the seer. They wish us to meet them near the palace, where they reveal the full details of their request. Papuini and I I'll head there first. Once you're ready, join us at the Tural climb, Gasfire. Stop giving me frickin' big words. I have to make some space for my salmon jerky. Something's really close to that spot. You guys have to find a freaking meeting place in the middle of nowhere? Oh yeah, I need to fix my clothes. Level 100. I only have 2 pieces for so far. For level 100. I'm working on getting more. It's not the easiest thing to do sometimes. Welcome, esteemed artisans of Zal So's metalwares, and thank you for coming. We shall now discuss the request in an official capacity. May I begin? Of course, we're quite eager to hear exactly what we'll be crafting. And allow me to inform you, we wish you to construct a pair of solar reflectors. Forgive me, I've never heard of such a thing. May I ask what it is? Certainly, it is a tool which reflects light, focusing it on a single point for the purpose of starting fires. Think of a curved mirror of sorts. We Mamulja revere the sun rays and believe the fire produced by its light banishes the wicked to the shadows. Every fire you see burning in the palace hall is sacred, lit by the sun itself. So you want us to create a death ray? I see. By the way, you mentioned earlier you wished for us to craft a pair. In other words, Yes, now that Val Wuk-Lamont and Val Corona have ascended the throne, it is paramount that they receive their own individual sun reflectors for ritual purposes as soon as possible. They said their fickle devices. That said, their fickle devices, even the slightest imbalance or deformity in their construction, can result in a complete lack of functionality. What's more, cloudy weather extends the time it takes to produce a flame exponentially. While it may appear simple in design, in practice it is anything but. Only the finest artisan can be trusted with so delicate a device. Will you accept our request? We'll make the reflectors for you, all right. Stake my honor as a craftwoman on it. Full glad am I to hear it. And allow me to share with you a copy of the design plans used by the antecedent ceremonial reflector. Ugh. Yet note that this is to be used as nothing more than a reference, for this reflector was made for the late Dawn servant Gwul Jaja. We expect altogether different design from you, one befitting the new Dawn servants. Understood. Leave it to us. We best return to the shop forthwith and discuss our approach. Alright. Isn't here, punk? I'm the boss. Whee! It's raining lalas! Plans I received from the Seer are far more elaborate than I expected. It makes me wonder if the person who drafted them was a potsworn. We'll need to build a base in such a way that the device can be rotated to capture the sun rays. A concave reflective surface to focus the light. And I haven't even started on the ornamentation. The pressure of making a device the vows themselves will use is something fierce. Don't help that the complexity of this device is unlike any I've ever crafted before. I dare say, Papawini and I will have our hands full preparing just a single one between us. But we'll make the things our goddamn magnum opus. You best believe. As for the other one, you're the finest metal worker I know, Casfar. I'm counting on you to make something beyond everyone's expectations. I'm sure Val Wuk-Lamont and Val Koana would be overjoyed to receive something made by your hands. Yeah, they're my good friends, so of course they would. Indeed, which is why we'd like to be in charge of the design. As their dear friend, like you to be in charge of their design. As their dear friend, you know their tastes far better than us. Once you finish, I'll make sure the mold Mistress Rawl Sows prepares ends up nigh identical to yours. Ah, and you needn't worry about procuring any materials. I passed through Bayside Bevy on the way back and collected everything we need. Should your stock run low, let's say the word. Yeah, so this is one. So these are the only two that you don't get to craft, the fulcrum and the reflector, that the materials are provided to you. All the others, you've actually got to collect the materials yourself, so. And you have the recipes and the crafting, so you just do raw material collections. They weren't rather hard to get, so they're fairly easy, and not all my metal smithing crafters are up in a high level, so let's hope this is enough to get a... Okay. this. Get it right close. Oh no. Alright, let's hope that this is enough. Ah, good, it was HQ. 58% chance of survival. By no means is crafting one of these solar reflectors a simple task. How are you faring? Here you go. Now make yours look like mine. You're already finished? The device has every ounce of the sort of quality I come to expect from you. So happens I just finished tending to my portion of the reflector. Papa Winnie's currently seeing to the more delicate touches. As soon as she's finished, we'll set off to the palace. Come back, my friends. I trust these are the requested reflectors. That they are. Working in tandem with Chaos Fire, we spared no effort in making both of these devices something fit for royal company. How seamless a surface. Not a blemish to be found. Indeed, these appear to be most worthy for the vows. Yet appearances are not anything. Above all else, they must perform their function. Allow me to evaluate whether they do. Gonna light the sticks on fire? It works. They're identical. Why would you think the one works and the other one doesn't? Well, okay, sometimes identical things don't always work, so. Or both of them don't always work. To think they should both light a flame so swiftly. What astonishing craftsmanship. I am truly glad I came to all of you with this request. The vows will most certainly cherish these reflectors for years to come. If it please you, I would secure your service in a more official capacity. Mistress Ralsoj, what would you say to a royal warrant of appointment? It's the greatest honor any craftsman could wish for. I happily accept. Should the royal family ever want for metalwares of quality, Tural Soj Metalwares would be happy to serve you. You have my word. This is heartening to know that such wonderful establishment exists within our fair city. Now then, I shall see to having your remuneration and official letter of appointment set out forthwith. And have my sincere gratitude for your exemplary work this day. We built death rays. Can't thank you enough, Castfire. We never could have come this far without you. Even when Papa Weenie left, I can't say I would have mustered the courage to go and see her if you hadn't been there by my side. In my ignorance, I believed my main selling point was speed, and speed alone. And thanks to both of you, Tural Soj Metalwares will soon receive a royal warrant of appointment. I can't express to you both just how thankful I am. Oh, Mrs. Tural Soj. You earned it. I must thank you as well, Castfire. When we first met, I'd but recently left the comfort of Earthenshire and was struggling to come to grips with my work here. Words can ill express how grateful I am to you for helping me carve out a place for myself. From this day forth, I will continue to leverage my strengths in making the metalwares our patrons need. As will I. In other words, Chaosfire, I think we're finally ready to give this a go on our own. Tural Metalwares will become a shop that not only excels at delivering products to our customers with speed, but at a quality they won't find anywhere else. I know you'll become the finest metalwares shop this side of the salt. I suppose that makes us rivals. I don't know. That, like, this is like the nice one, but like, I gotta go with this one. I suppose that makes us rivals. You're damn right. We may not be on your level yet, but Papa Weenie and I will work ourselves to the bone until we are. Thank you for everything. Truly, that you'll always be welcome at Tural Metalwares. Oh, I get a pick? Craftsmanship, CP, or control? I'm gonna pick craftsmanship. You're now most masterful of metalworkers. You can always talk to the other merchants. Bonds forged in fire. But, so, let's see. Complete the quest, a dream come true. 5 of countless alloys. This 100. It's pretty good. So 98, you get the jerky, and at 100, you get a level 11, which is 11 out of the 12 levels so far. So, but yeah, so that ends off our metalsmithing excitement. You know, thanks for coming along. You know, for each of the 3 role quests. We are now master metalsmiths. Friends Tural Soj and Papa Weenie. I'm probably sure I'm saying wrong. But we got a couple cuties that like us even more. That's always good. But thanks for coming along. Don't forget to, do the YouTubes, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how I'm doing. And as always, we'll see you next time.